This is going to be a full series of the complete bottom to top, I guess you can call it a restoration of this truck. Multiple videos, weeks, months, maybe even years of building. Somebody like me, you know, we just like to keep changing our vehicles and, you know, just making them what we want. So stay tuned. All right, so after much anticipation, I am putting this project on the sideline for right now. We're gonna work on this beast. We're gonna go in here, pop the hood. We're going to be doing fuel injector return lines. So we're gonna go ahead and cut right to it. And another thing, I kind of get anxiety staring at a camera, so we're gonna try out the POV today. So stay tuned. Here she is. I love pollen. Yeah, she's a work in progress. Pretty flowers. All right, let's see if she's got any shoes. Nothing. This thing loves to not give me the key. That one doesn't even work. Okay, pump the hood. It's a beautiful day. .3 liter IDI. I'm gonna need something to stand on because I'm related to Frodo Baggins. So one sec. Okay, now I've got a slew of tools, something to stand on that I'm probably gonna break my neck with. Let's start ripping stuff apart. Rusty dusty intake here. This thing does not look bad. Very clean filter. It's almost brand new. Set this stuff in here. We're not going to worry about disconnecting the battery. Just for the sheer and simple fact of they are dead. Little ladybug, get out of here. All right, just a little refresher. The 1993 F350 XLT dually with a 7.3 IDI. Just IDI means indirect injection. Bought it off a guy that I work with. He thought it had a head gasket issue, and it turns out that it's just a water pump. So he said his feelings were a little hurt because he thought it was a bigger issue than it was. But that's like a $50 fix. So let's get right to these injectors. So these little plastic cups all the way around were leaking pretty bad when you're trying to crank the truck over. Just kind of poured stuff everywhere. So on top and on the bottom. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start pulling these off. And we're going to keep it intact as much as possible, because we're going to put it right back together. So yeah, stay tuned. If you don't have a pair of these, buy a pair. Be the best decision you've ever made. Boom. Just trying to take everything in. Never really worked on one of these before, so this could be a slight challenge. We're just gonna go ahead and bust the ejectors loose. So. Believe it's either an 18 or 17. 17. A little sketchy. That did it. We're gonna have to go through the whole process once we get this finished of rebleeding this entire system. That almost looks like water. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of these knocked off and be right back. Okay, so this tool I actually found in the truck, and it is perfect for this exact job. Baby. Okay, it's trying to slip, so we do not want that. That could have been bad. I would have broke loose sick. And it's turning off my hand. Beautiful. That does not feel good on my stomach. Probably my sign to lose a little bit of weight, I guess. These lines look newer, which scares me. Because That means I don't know. Ow. Anyway, which means I don't know exactly what else has been messed with on this truck. So we will find out as we go. This is going to be a long-term project because I'm not made of money. So we're going to be doing a few tasks for each video. You guys get to watch the truck grow as my following grows. So make sure you subscribe, help me out. You guys will get to see some fun stuff like what I'm doing now. I mean, it may not be fun for you guys, but you know, sit down, grab some popcorn or something. I know for a fact, based on videos that I've watched in the past, this front lift is set up a little differently. I guess you'd call that cylinder 1. But it's set up a little differently, so I may have to take some brackets off to get this whole system out of here. We will see. Yeah, because it's not going to allow me to. Oh, well, maybe I lied. Sick. Ooh, that was too easy, actually. Okay, all of the hard lines coming from the injection pump, the owner said was newer. They're all disconnected. So I just need to disconnect this line here. That bracket's, well, I don't know exactly what that goes to back there towards the bottom. We're just gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna mark some of these up too, because yuck. Yeah, we've got all new O-rings for these too. So sorry, I get sidetracked pretty easily. We're gonna work on, whoa there, buddy. Okay. That was not holding on by anything. Good thing I am replacing everything. See, everything's popping off now. We're gonna sit these in the garage the way they're coming out. So I trust none of this. should have got a flathead while I was in there. Stupid. What? Just messing with my stuff. I know where it is. It's in the wife's car. My buddy brought his 2003 Ford Taurus that he purchased as a beater. He brought that over yesterday because he bought it. Power steering pump was bad when he bought it. Everybody knows those Tauruses are notorious for bad power steering pumps. I replaced it for him because, you know, he's got to have a vehicle. But yeah, help your friends out, guys. Okay, I'm gonna pop that one loose. Take a drink. Coca-Cola sponsor me. Okay. That one's not gonna be fun to get off either. Smarter idea. Just loosen this completely. Slide it down the way. Whoa. There we go. The neighbors over there spraying something and it scared the hell out of me because I thought something was broken. So we got that side almost completely off, the one on the back. That one, that bracket needs to come off. We'll see what size that is. It's going to be smaller than a 17. We'll look at the 15. 15 is correct. You are the winner. So I'm going to get an impact for that one because I can actually get an impact on it. You know what? I may just leave that where it is. Take this clip off the bottom, pull the hose out from the center. Then when I go to replace it, just feed it back up through there. Because I do not know exactly how that actually might be a return line back to the tank. So we are not gonna fool with that today. I'm also very limited on time, so I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible. Pull my pants up. Cars driving by, I don't get to see my ass crack. You like what you see, big boy? They owe me $5 now. Okay, so this whole top piece is gonna have to come out. Don't know what size that is. If I had to guess, it would be a 5/8 or 15 millimeter or whatever. 5/8 took the cake. I think this is just a riser. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't work on these trucks very often. Well, it's a regulator. Awesome. We're gonna put that in a safe place. Those sound crispy. This whole side is off. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So we're gonna pop this one loose. Come here. Who's a good boy? I'm gonna pull this off. This is very hard to do if you can't reach everything the way you need to. That's got rust. Is that rust? Okay, get it. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go slap this with the rest. This is the way we're gonna build the new stuff. Is we're gonna repeat exactly what this one is doing. So sick. Okay. Good thing it came with O-rings. We're not going to be pulling the injectors out, at least anytime soon, because I could, but I'm not doing it today. So this next fun part is getting that line off right here and then feeding it under that bracket back there, and then I'll have the return line for the injectors pulled out, and then we'll rebuild it. We got it. Okay, now it should just feed down to us. Throw fuel on my face, that's cool too, bud. Sweet. Let's get all this inside and get it rebuilt. I am not by any means highly professional, so do not hesitate to give me criticism. I can take criticism pretty easily, but I'm learning just as a lot of you are probably learning too. So we're going to get all this set up. We'll make sure, so these cups, there's a more open end and a more closed end. Open end goes down to slide over the injectors. I've watched a couple videos to where the guys mess up, and on like this corner, the bigger end will be, and then you just have to, you know, rebuild the entire thing. So that goes there, there, there. This one will go there, 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 there. Sick. Now we just got to cut the line to length. Hopefully we have enough. We'll salvage what line we can. It seems like it'd be more than enough. Yeah, so let's get to it. I'm actually just gonna cut the little sections out first, just to be careful. The coating around these seems pretty decent material. Are these all the same length? Yes. So I'm gonna need 6 of those. That one's a little longer. So there's 1. 6. Wow. Let's go ahead and build the sides first. I'm just gonna pull that back. I'll set these puppies. Keep the O-rings. Those are our Mouska tools. I'll put it on there the right way. Probably still not the right way, but I guess this is Teflon. We're gonna put one of these on each end. We'll just slide on there. Nope. Let's do it this way, bud. Shoot. And it's going to be a much better fit. Actually might struggle getting these on there. Okay. That one's on. Stop locking. Why you no do what I pay you to do? What I buy you to do? That ain't going nowhere. Okay, on to the next. We're going to fast forward this part too, because this is probably gonna spout off some words that aren't so YouTube safe. It might actually be fucking completely ruining my audio with that fan over there, but we'll see. Trying to get all these clamps facing up too. Comment down below what is the best way to deal with this stuff. The fraying is kind of annoying. Maybe I should have just wrapped them in black tape before. Doing all of this goofy stuff. Now we're making sure that they sit level. If they don't, you're going to have a hard time getting it to do what you want it to do while it's inside the truck. Sick. Okay. Two more. It's hot.
Oh, that window's been open all night, bud.
Crackhead to come in here and steal all my shit. What the hell was that sound? That's very deceiving looking at it from that angle because it's butted up to this. And I promise it's okay. Okay. One side done. They match up pretty well, bud. Sick. Then we're gonna do this side. Hopefully I have enough of these clamps because I prefer these on something like that versus these. Oh no. shit. Okay, clean that up later. Yep. Stop. Oh no, where's it at? Oh, there it is. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure why these don't sit outside versus inside. I'm sure Ford had their reasons. Well, International, sorry. Cool part about the 7.3 IDI, little pop quiz. It was either 93, the year 93, or the year 94 and a half. It's when Ford decided the whole Power Stroke deal and turbo the 7.3s and turn them into Power Strokes. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna fix that because I ignored my own roll there. It's pretty cool though that it's one of the last years they put the 7.3 IDIs in these trucks. Little piece of pop quiz there for you, bud. Okay. Over time, these will kind of seat down. Kind of grab a better grabby of those things. What are you doing in my yard? Oh, you let somebody pass. Woo. Don't know when I'll get this video edited and put out. We'll shoot for this week. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to actually, get everything installed. I still need to order the water pump, but I don't want to order the water pump until I take the original off. Because it's hard to tell exactly which pump that I need. So I'm just gonna order it based on the one that I pull off and call that a day. But I have to rent a special tool to take off the clutch fan because they are reverse threads and they are a very large diameter tool that I don't just have laying around. Sweet. Oop. I get a lot of my inspiration from the guys over at JMR Rebuilders. I don't know if I'm allowed to give them a shout out or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. And they work on a lot of these old trucks. pretty cool guys from what it seems. I've never met them in person, but I would love to. Moving forward from there, maybe even eventually do a collaboration with them on this truck. They're very busy guys, so and what's the worst that can happen? I messaged them and asked them for a collaboration, and they, tell me to kick rocks, bud. You live 500 miles away from where we live, and your truck's junk, and you're weird because you got really big holes in your ears, funky bastard. Something like that, Oh no. So this line, I'm either reusing clamps or reusing the line. We will see. Probably reusing the line. I feel like it's high pressure fuel line there. We're gonna measure this one out. Where's my kidder? Give her the old eyeball, bud. My beautiful wife is making lasagna for dinner, so I need to hurry up and get this done, because I'm a big boy and a big boy's got to eat. What? Oh, I cut it off the other end like a goof. Right there. Another project I'm going to be throwing into the mix is my grandfather gave me an old go-kart, and I'm going to build it for my 7-year-old son. I think it's got a 5 horsepower on it now, but I think we're going to Predator swap it, and I'm going to get crazy with it, find a old ATV, four-wheeler, a five-wheeler, as most people around here call it, and I'm gonna pull the suspension off of it and retrofit it to the go-kart, so the go-kart has really good suspension. See, it's one side done. It's kind of floppy, but whatever. And then once the go-kart has really good suspension, it'll be just a rowdy piece of machinery. So this truck is eventually going to get painted, a lift kit, probably not much, maybe some bigger, better tires, clean the whole engine bay. Got big plans for it, so just make sure that you guys subscribe. Again, I might have been repeating myself, but grow with me here, guys. We got one more piece to cut to length. Gonna get a rough estimate right there, and I think I have enough, just enough, for that piece there. Sick. Pull back, damn it. Ew. That's just nasty. Get in your hole. Good job. It'd be nice if this thing would cooperate. It's a learning curve, Cameron. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. Tools you don't often use. And is that one? Ooh, it's extra long. Sick. We're gonna replace these. Those look like junk. A mess. I'm gonna fast forward me. Well, cleaning this shit up. Just throw it in there anywhere. Doesn't matter. Set a trap for myself the next time it happens. Awesome. Need two little ones. One there, one there. These kits, all of these kits are fantastic. I think that one's from Amazon. Everything else, Harbor Freight, AutoZone. Just everything comes in clutch. So, get in. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my flathead. See if I'm still recording. Oh, yeah. That one's gonna have to be left in there. That was goofy. Comment down below if you absolutely despise flatheads on these things.
Get you a nut driver, bud.
Well, tools are expensive. I guess I just feel a little bit more primitive doing this kind of thing, you know? But this is gonna piss me off enough to where I'll probably just use a little baby socket, you know what I'm saying? Don't get too excited. Sick. Okay. I'm gonna crank this one down a little bit. That one's much smoother than that one. Good junk. Okay, the orientation of this one is a little different than that one, but it'll be okay. We're just gonna tighten that down just a tad. So here is the new. Versus the old. And these I can probably, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. So same thing with this one. Old. New. I'll probably just clean these up with a little bit of electrical tape. See if any of these pull apart. Oh, look at that. Crumbling, crumbling, crumbling. Should not do that. So glad that's something we are doing. I am going to reuse this. Maybe if it doesn't fall apart in my hands. Just for added safety, it's going to be in a really warm and cozy part of the engine bay. So it's going to give it a little bit of added protection against heat. Sick. Alright guys, I'm not messing with the O-rings today. I want to get everything cleaned up, so I'm going to help my wife out. She worked today, so yeah. The transition for you guys will probably be just a couple seconds. For me, it'll probably be 2 or 3 days. So I'll probably do the whole hand clap thing just to signify that it's a different day. So peace.